High Guardian Spice, you've probably heard about it, and that's unfortunate for you if you have. Although, let's slow down a moment. If you don't know what High Guardian Spice is, it's a production from Crunchyroll. It's supposed to be an anime. Looks like a wannabe anime. Doesn't look like a real anime. Looks like some weird ripoff, 99-cent store knockoff version of anime or something. Pretty creepy, pretty weird. And it seemed like they only wanted to make this to spin some kind of agenda. I mean, the whole trailer even. The trailer where they're introducing the show is focused more on an agenda in real life than it is actually about the show itself. In my opinion, it would be a trash heap of a show. Now, before we continue, let me mention that it seems like it's kind of up in the air if this thing's actually going to be released. They said that it would be released in 2019, and, well, we're pretty much through 2019 now. I mean, there's a few months left, but we're getting near the tail end of it, and High Guardian Spice, I haven't really heard anything since, really. So is it coming out or not? I don't know. If it does actually end up being released, that's not really a bad thing because although I'm certain it will be terrible in my opinion, I think it will provide us with a lot of memes, a lot of lols. So there is a benefit if they actually do release it. And if they don't release it, well, there's no loss there, you know? Because there's always going to be other things to laugh at anyway. If they release it, we can laugh at that. If they don't, it's all good. It's all good. So anyways, my friend Smug had a little run-in with Crunchyroll, it seems. And what's really weird about that is it seems like she may have been blocked for a little criticism of High Guardian Spice. Let's take a look. Alright, so let me fill you in on the story here. So Smug sends this, and this is how I get notified. Thank you very much, Smug. And by the way, if you guys are on Twitter, consider giving her a follow. She has a very active, very awesome Twitter, and you'll probably find it quite amusing. I'll leave a link in the description there. So Smug says, apparently this is what caused Crunchyroll to block me. You seeing this, HeroHei? Go to take a look, and I see this tweet here. Didn't y'all work on High Guardian Spice, the Crunchyroll exclusive spawned from a Tumblr webcomic that hired a staff of all female writers and then got quietly canceled, never to see the light of day? Now, if that's true, if it really did get canceled, they're trying to kind of be hush-hush about it because at least that's what it seems like. Again, the official High Guardian Spice Twitter account is still implying that it's coming out in 2019. Wikipedia page also corroborates that. And I don't think Crunchyroll's made an official announcement on it, although I haven't been keeping up to date with the HGS, High Guardian Spice news, to be fair. So I might be out of the loop on that a little bit. But as far as I understand, they haven't officially canceled it. So yeah, if they did indeed do that, it does seem like it is quietly canceled as Smug suggested. But what is Smug talking about? Let's take a look at the text that Smug was responding to. Okay, guys, work with me here. You know how it is. Sometimes when we criticize people for their strange actions, they do even stranger things, like abusing the DMCA to try to silence opinions. If I actually get any sort of DMCA notification on this video, I want it to be the most easy process for me to win that lawsuit, that it would be a walk in the park and a breeze, and my attorney would even probably laugh at this litigation for our sake. It would be that easy. So I'm not showing the tweet in this video. I'm not showing copyrighted material in this video from the High Guardian Spice author. Here's a transcript of the tweets by me, my work. And if you don't believe me, that's totally fine. You can authenticate these tweets by going to Smug's profile and looking at her tweets and replies, and you can see that this exchange actually did happen. Just wanted to make that disclaimer and explain why I'm taking this approach. I always like to be on the side of caution when we're dealing with people like this especially. So thank you guys for understanding. Here's what Smug was responding to. Apparently, tweets that read this from in their bio, one of the writers for High Guardian Spice, and I'm being kind enough not to include their name either. So there you go. One of the writers made this statement on Twitter, apparently, in a number of tweets. But it says, but what if, hear me out, you hired women writers? I am literally blocking every person replying to this with, I just want good writers regardless of gender. Because OMG, shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah, that's an example of the kind of person working on High Guardian Spice. They don't care about the work. They only care about the agenda. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I did actually. The trailer for High Guardian Spice even, they talk about the writers and the staff. They barely tell you anything about the anime itself. Sounds very generic. Sounds almost like a RWBY ripoff, to be honest. And they spent a lot of time talking about, the writers behind the scenes and like the agendas with that and stuff, man. It's so insincere. I don't think they actually care about delivering a good product. And I won't be surprised if this thing never actually comes out. If it doesn't, well, we can at least say Crunchyroll probably made a good decision by canceling it. Not probably. I think that would be a certain good decision in my opinion. Anyways, so let's go back to Smug's reply. I'm going to read this one more time so you get the full context. The tweet reads, "But what if, hear me out, you hired women writers? I am literally blocking every person replying to this with I just want good writers regardless of gender. Because OMG, shut up, shut up, shut up." And back to Smug. So now, one more time with the full context, Smug's response to that tweet was, "Didn't y'all work on High Guardian Spice, the Crunchyroll exclusive spawned from a Tumblr webcomic that hired a staff of all female writers and then got quietly canceled, never to see the light of day?" Oddly enough, it seems like a rather short period of time after Smug made this tweet. Well, let me show you the pictures. They explain it a bit better than I can. So Smug posts a tweet from Crunchyroll, apparently says, "Anime is for everyone." And then Smug posts another picture. "Crunchyroll blocked you." I know it's cut off a bit. There you go. "Crunchyroll blocked you. You are blocked from following Crunchyroll." That timing is very interesting, I will admit. And finally, Smug responds to those pictures of "anime is for everyone" by saying they didn't actually mean it in posting the Crunchyroll blocked picture. Apparently not. Apparently it's not for everyone. If you criticize their writers, if you criticize High Guardian Spice, whoever's running that social media might block you. I don't want to put this all on Crunchyroll themselves, because I do feel like this is more of the social media person who's running the account. Maybe it's Crunchyroll as a whole, but we do know that, well, we don't know. We don't know. There's a theory out right now that, High Guardian Spice is actually canceled. So if Crunchyroll really did cancel High Guardian Spice, at least they actually did that, right? So we kind of don't know the full situation here, but certainly it seems weird that that Smug got blocked after responding to the High Guardian Spice author in that way. Was this some sort of retaliation? I wonder if the author hit up the social media person for Crunchyroll and was like, "You better block this account. They were saying, buzzword things about me. You better block them." And then she got blocked. I mean, there must have been some discussion there, right? Why else would the Crunchyroll account suddenly block her? It just doesn't really make sense to me. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. Do you think all of Crunchyroll's corrupt? Do you think maybe in this... Let's focus specifically on this situation, though, with High Guardian Spice and Smug. Let's focus on that. Let me rephrase the question. Do you think the social media person running Crunchyroll is corrupt? Do you think there might have been some cooperation there between the social media person or people and that author to get them to retaliate against Smug and block them? That's so petty. If that's really what happened, oh my gosh, Crunchyroll, what are you guys doing? The anime industry in the West is run by some of the most unprofessional people I have ever seen in my entire life. And let's not forget this little piece of information, Otter Media. What is Otter Media on the top of the screen? Otter Media is an American digital media company owned by Warner Media Entertainment, a division of AT&T's Warner Media. It owns Crunchyroll, VRV, Full Screen, Sky, Hello Sunshine, and oh my gosh, what's that at the end? And Rooster Teeth. And also Rooster Teeth. Isn't that something? Rooster Teeth, VRV, Crunchyroll, all under Otter Media. You start to see a clearer and clearer picture the more you look into these companies. I really think 2019 is probably the worst year for these companies. Other setbacks aside that we don't know about that might have occurred in other years that were very bad for them, that were kind of behind the scenes. On the public level, what the public knows about with these companies, I really do think 2019 might be their worst year. Because it seems like they had this little thing going where certain people at the top of these cliques wanted to pretty much run the entire industry. It's really shady. It really is. And now they're getting exposed for a number of unfair business practices or other such things. And that whole thing is kind of falling apart. We'll see if all these companies really want to keep working together, if they're all just going to drag each other under. They might start turning on each other. We'll see. We'll see. Can't wait to see what AT&T does with Rooster Teeth. That's going to be interesting. Also, can't wait to see what Crunchyroll does with High Guardian Spice. That will also be interesting. I think we should be looking towards the future for those. That will be entertaining. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Gonna wrap it up here, but thank you again, Smug, for the tip. Thank you for the information. And thank you for dealing with those crazies out there, Smug. You're doing good work every day. Again, I'm going to leave her Twitter in the description if you want to take a look. And thank you as well, my friends, for being a part of this community. I mean, it's a wild ride. Shouts out for the Rooster Teeth video from earlier. Dusk Wolf, Hatred Everywhere, DXDKJ, Ambi-Pass Studios, Mr. Anime 343, Chaotic Keyblade, Random Fandom, Coden X, Charza Kitsune, 13th Honey Badger. Thank you all very much for promoting that video. I'm going to get out of here. For some reason, the sun is really trying to blind me right now. You might have noticed the lighting got all crazy, so I'm gonna leave before that gets too intense. Oh, it's starting to get a little, well, I don't know what's going on, guys. Anyways, wrapping this video up. Thank you for your time. Links in the description if you want to take a look at the Teespring, Patreon, Discord, all that sort of thing. Oh my gosh, this lighting. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.